be standing free, brothers and sisters, as we walk across the sea. It's good to be standing strong and free together, one big family. Hine matov, umanayim, shevet achim gam yachad, hine matov, umanayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Lai la lai, 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 lai la la lai la lai, 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 lai lai, lai lai la lai. It's good to be standing free, brothers and sisters, as we walk across the sea. It's good to be standing strong and free together, one big family. Hine matov umanayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov umanayim, shevet achim gam yachad, hine matov umanayim, shevet achim gam yachad.
Welcome, everyone. Hello. It is really, really good to be back at Beit Shuvah, a place that I will speak a little bit about why is so dear to me. I want to welcome everyone in. If you're in the back, come on and take a seat. Anyone new to the house, welcoming you in, welcoming friends, community members, the birthdays, welcome back. And I want to say that today we are celebrating something very special. I want to do an extra welcome right here to Charlotte and her family, who is celebrating her 101st birthday. My goodness. We are so delighted that you chose to celebrate with us at Beit Shuvah and look forward to celebrating you more a little later. This week, a quote that I used to read to my clients when I was a spiritual counselor here, usually towards the end of our work together, it popped up again. I found it when I was reorganizing my office, which I tend to do around this season of Virgo season. Anyone else have that, I don't know, thing? Anyway, it shows up, and it moved me in a way, and I wanted to share it with you all tonight. It's a quote by Marianne Williamson. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to manifest the glory of God that is within us. It's not just in some of us, it is in every single person. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. You might understand why this is not the first thing that I introduce my spiritual counseling clients to in the beginning. It's usually at the end. Because how challenging is it to get to a true place where we actually see ourselves as a child of God and that we see our fellow humans as such as well? Our mode in general is to move away from our light, or maybe to falsely and arrogantly proclaim ourselves, not from our souls, but from our egos. And the thing is Judaism and our ancestors understood that this was the human condition, to not be, feel, or act with our divine light. Which is why we have a concept called Or HaGanuz, the hidden light. It's a Jewish mystical principle that suggests that every single soul carries a spark of the divine light, and that light is slightly hidden during the regular days of the week. But on Shabbat, it's made brighter. They say that we're actually able to see it in others and shine it out ourselves, most profoundly on this sacred day. Because how on earth could we take in this light and shine it out every single day of the week? But yes, on Shabbat, we automatically enter the palace in time, as Heschel said, and it's a day unlike any other day where we get to shine our light and take other lights in as well. So as we light these Shabbat candles in a moment and say an ancient blessing over them, I invite us to feel and be the divine spark within, the one that you already are, you have it. And if at any point during this service you feel lost, confused, uncomfortable, I invite you to return to these candles as they will serve as the reminder of your truth. So let's invite the birthdays up and Cantor Nate and Laura for us to light these candles and welcome Shabbat in. By the way, it's Cantor Nate's birthday as well, so let's just say happy birthday to Cantor Nate and to everyone. Welcome.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner להדליק נר של שבת.
Beautiful, thank you. There's a midrash that says that the flames that dance are the angels arriving, because once those candles are lit, we enter into a realm that is unlike the one we were just in a moment ago. Shabbat is the time when we believe that our angels, our guides, our ancestors are here with us. They return each and every week to protect us, guide us, direct us. And there's also a tradition that says that even if you don't believe in angels, I see you, it's okay. Each week, no matter what, there are two angels that come with us into Shabbat, the good one and the bad one. Not going to get into that story tonight, but what I do want to share is there's a story of a rabbi in Poland named Rebbe Elimelech. One day he has his students over for Shabbat dinner. They're eating, they're singing, they're having a great time. They hear a knock on the door, and right there is a beggar. He's old, he's disheveled, he looks grumpy. The students are frightened. They don't want to let him in. Rabbi Elimelech lets him in, says, "Here's a plate of food. Join us in our song. Join us in Shabbat." He eats. He starts to smile. And with a sparkle in his eye, he says, "You recognize me. Not many do." And then he vanishes into thin air. The students turn to the Rebbe, and they're so confused. And he shares, "That was the good angel of Shabbat in the form of a poor man. He comes each week to see if we truly prepare for Shabbat, not just with the candles and the food, but with chesed, with kindness, and with welcome. Many homes are lit with candles, but dark with judgment. Tonight, we brought light. And so, Beit Tshuva, tonight, let's also bring the light. Let's welcome all of our angels in with Shalom Aleichem."
Lie, 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 la, lie, la, 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 lie, la, lie, la, 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 lie, la, lie, 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 la, 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 lie, la, lie, la, 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 lie, la, lie, la, 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 lie, la, lie, 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 lie. Shalom Aleichem, Malachi Hasharit, Malachi Kadosh Baruch Hu, Bochem leShalom, Malachi Hashalom, Malachi Elyon, Mimelech Malchi Hamlachim, Kadosh Baruch Hu, Lai 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 La 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 Lai La Lai La 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 Lai La Lai 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 La 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 Lai La Lai La 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 lie, la lie, la 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 lie, la lie, 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 lie. Mahuni leShalom, Malachi Hashalom, Malachi Elyon. Mimelech Malchi Hamlachim, Hakadosh Baruch Hu. Seichem leShalom, Malachi Hashalom, Malachi Hamlachim, Hakadosh Baruch Hu, Lai 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 La 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 Lai La Lai La 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 Lai La Lai 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 La 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 Lai La Lai La 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 Lai La Lai La 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 Lai La Lai 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 La Lai La 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 Lai La Lai La 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 Lai La Lai 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 La 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 Lai La Lai La 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 lie, la lie, la 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 lie, la lie, 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 lie.
The angels are always present when Cantor Nate and band and Laura are doing their thing. I kind of forgot how good it is, you know? You guys don't realize it's not good. It's not always this good in other places. I mean, it's good, but this is so good. Okay. Anyway. Okay, you're not going to believe something, and maybe this is just the Jewish nerd in me. I am a rabbi, but there's a famous line from our tradition, Tzedek, Tzedek Tirdof, justice, justice, you shall pursue. And guess what? It's in this week's Torah portion. Makes me really happy when that happens. Okay, so what is justice? It's what we're going to be doing in a moment. Right here, right now, tzedakah, giving generously to Beit Tshuva, a place saving lives, saving souls every single day. Sometimes it's so hard to know what to do in this world, to comprehend the suffering, the hardship. It's just so hard to know what to do. What can I do? How can I help? But really, it is in the tiny acts of moments of kindness and generosity that will literally change the world. So right now we have a QR code up there. I think we have tzedakah boxes being passed around. I'm going to invite you to give generously, give tonight, so that we can keep doing the work that we do every single day here. Another form of tzedek, I believe, of justice, is actually being able to say what we're grateful for and also giving tshuva to say in this moment. So I'm going to invite anyone that has gratitude or tshuva, and if you have gratitude for the birthdays, not Charlotte's birthday is invited to come up, but the other birthdays, I'm going to say that we're going to do that a little later. So anyone else that has gratitude and tshuva, we're going to invite you to come on up.
Hi, I'm Ben. I'm a grateful member of this community. So today is actually my last Shabbat as a resident. Still very grateful to be a part of this community, though, after 7 months of being here, 8 months of sobriety. I'm just beyond grateful for this place. Not only has it saved my life, but it saved my father's life. None of that would be possible without my grandparents, and I'm just beyond blessed to have them in my corner, along with my mom, and just super grateful for this community, staff, all the friends I've met along the way. Special shout out to my day one Cole. And I'm just super grateful for all of you and excited to be a part of this community going ahead into the future. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jeremy, a grateful member of this community. I wasn't going to come up here tonight, but this room is filled right now with people that have shown me so much love and support since my first time around here. Yesterday, I celebrated 6 months of sobriety. I've been on this journey now for about 18 months, like inside these walls of Beit Teshuvah. I didn't really ever envision that being the case. Vinny, thank you, dog, for texting me back in February that I needed to come into your office to come get help. Without that, none of this would have been possible. To the former residents that are here, so many faces that I recognize, thank you for standing by me and sticking with me through this journey. For the current ones that have welcomed me back, I love you. And that's really all I got. And Ben, I'm really proud of you. I know you're going to do great things.
Hi, I'm Emma, a grateful member of this community. This is also my last Shabbat. I want to thank Bradley, Zach Jones, my treatment team. I don't see Jamie, though. Where's Jamie? Oh, Jamie, particularly Jamie. Jaime, as I lovingly call her. You've been amazing. I know it's your birthday also tonight. You've been amazing. I know I was difficult to deal with at times. And at one point I told you I was going to live in a tent outside Beit Teshuvah to haunt you. But that's not going to be the case. And thank you. And this means I get your phone number. And I found Freedom Song here. I got involved in the Shabbat, in the Challah program. And I want to thank my parents. My dad, who came back and forth every weekend with my dog so that I could see her from Encino and back and back and back and forth. And my mom, who is, I love you, Mom. And she's, they've been really supportive. And, they're letting me come back home and have a safe landing pad. And I really appreciate it. And I came here to get my life together, to get my relationship back with my brother, to get to see my nephew, and all that is true. And thank you, and I'll still be back for Shabbat. So.
Hi, my name's Brett. I'm a grateful member of this community. But I haven't been acting like a grateful member. I've been kind of bad. Trauma therapy brought out the trauma, and I wasn't the peach as advertised to the community for a good 3.5 days. And I just want to apologize to my therapist for being aggressive with him, for the community, for being so unstable, and for anyone who was let down by me. I apologize. And I would love to rejoin the community, so we're going to hold this like an old school session of Congress. If you'll welcome me back with open arms, let's hear an aye. Aye. All those who oppose say nay. Shabbat shalom. Thank you.
I'm a yay for you. We are 3/5 of Charlotte Kamener's offspring. I'm Janice.
I'm Sandy.
And I'm Michael.
Oh, it sounds like a performance, but we're not going to sing, we promise. But we're here to honor our mother and to let this community know that there is no place that she would rather be honored for her 101st birthday than amongst the community of Beit Shuvah. So we're going to take a cup. I want to thank Rabbi Leibovitz and Cantor Nate for giving us a moment here just to give. I mean, when you're 101, it's hard to keep it short, but we will. But Sandy is number one child, so she gets to talk first.
Number one. Okay. So about 2 weeks ago, there was an article on the front page of the New York Times. And I read it, and it reminded me, I mean, I knew I had to show it to my mother. And the article dealt with super-agers and what it takes to be a super-ager. And they were calling super-agers people at the young age of 91, a man who still went to the choir practice, and this one who went to Tai Chi classes. But the significant thing, and I showed the letter to my mother who read it, she never told me what she thought of the article, but what it said is that the one thing that super-agers, and we're talking healthy people who are old, you know, we're not talking about people in comas or whatever, but what they had was community. And when they had connections to people and activities and community. And my mother has had community wherever she's been, whether it was at her, and when we were young, she was the Girl Scout leader, the Boy Scout leader, at her home temple of Sinai. But now her main community is this community, although she betrays this community by listening to the Saturday morning services at Sinai. But other than that, I think that's the lesson that we can get from my mother, who is healthy and vibrant, and with all her physical limitations, she's still engaged with us and with this community and with the community at large. So thanks, Mom.
First of all, I need to say happy birthday to Josh, right? Very, very proud of you, and you do recovery wholeheartedly, right? And we all see it, and really congratulations on your year. It's a big deal. The three tenets of my recovery are three things that my mother always had, and that I never really picked up on until I got into recovery, which is transparency, honesty, and integrity. She didn't need to go through what I went through and what I put my family through. And I know a lot of you out there can relate to that, of what we have put ourselves and our family through. But I do need to say that I sure wish I had paid more attention, right, when I was younger, because you did. You gave it to us. You give it to everybody, and thank you. Thank you.
And the last, thanks, Mike. And tonight we have a whole bunch of representation of our family, great-grandchildren, grandchildren, all of whom are here and of course, love their Mama Shar. But we all went around the table at Shabbat dinner tonight to talk about characteristics of Mama Shar. And it was just a beautiful thing to hear, because what Michael just said about transparency and integrity and kindness and vibrancy and adaptability, I mean, it was all exactly who Mom is. And it's a great example. It's inspiring. And we love you so much. And you too can live to 101, and I hope you all do. Mom, happy birthday. We love you.
Hello, community. I'm Sade, and I am a grateful resident of this community. Thank you. I just wanted to come up here and show some gratitude for BTS overall. Been here for about 4 months now, been scared to come up here, and I figured this is the best time. I am just extremely, extremely honored to have been allowed to come here and start on this new journey of life. To all of my team and all of the staff members that I've encountered that have been allowing me to pour out and for them pouring back into me, I just want to say thank you all. It has helped me build a lot of things that are continuing. It's just the beginning. Relationships with family, being open and allowing new friendships, my children, and just loving myself a lot better. So again, I thank you all for this time and for allowing me here to this community.
Hi, good evening. My name is Will. I'm a grateful member of this community. I wanted to come up tonight. I needed to express my gratitude to the BTS. Yesterday was 7 months in sobriety for me. Thank you. And over the course, I've had some sobriety before, but what the difference was this time was coming into BTS and seeing what sobriety meant in this community. Seeing therapists come in on the weekend to take clients out to museums and to plays, to see a director of operations run karaoke on Saturday night. And do an ice cream social. There's something about BTS, Beit Teshuva, that you don't find in other places, and it teaches you a way of living, and that's due to the donors and their part that they play in our growth and our ability to become something more than what we are when we come through those doors. Congratulations on 101 years, that's amazing. And so yeah, thank you to my clinical team, to Rabbi Jade, to Zach, to Micah, and to Bradley and the rest of the staff in the clinical department. Appreciate you all, thank you.
I realize I didn't introduce myself before. I'm Rabbi Tova, and I'm also a grateful member of this community. And thank you. And I also want to express gratitude. You know, I want to express gratitude to the whole Beit Teshuva community. There's so many people that have meant a lot to me. I want to share specifically 2 people. Rabbi Iggy for inviting me here back and just being a thought partner through life. Writing the sermon for tonight. I think it's kind of important sometimes to realize that rabbis, yes, like sometimes we work on our own, but often we're working with people around us. And I think sometimes lifting up the invisible people that help us is really important. So lots of gratitude, and lots of gratitude to be back here. All right, Mizmor? Let's do it.
You guys ready? Me too. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Mizmor shir le'om ha'Shabbat. Adonai. All right, let's keep that same energy for the newest members of our community. Welcome in this evening, Eric F., Kevin G., Ben H., Tylo S., and Julia T. Please come up to the bima. And if you are celebrating a birthday, please come up and we are going to do some responsive reading. And I'll help out. I know this one. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. All right. Don't worry. I'm going to help you through it just like everything else you do in the ministry.
Look at you, man. Woo, girl.
All right. On the count of three, let's do this responsively. May the 1, 2, 3. May the door of this house be wide enough to receive all who hunger for love, all who are lonely for fellowship.
May it welcome all who have cares to unburden, thanks to express, hopes to nurture.
May the door of this house be narrow enough to shut out pettiness, pride, envy, and enmity.
May its threshold be no stumbling block to young or straying feet.
May it be too high to admit complacency, selfishness, and harshness. Everyone, may this house be for all who enter the doorway to a richer and more meaningful life.
Amen.
All right, wonderful. So what we're going to do now, we're going to introduce you all. First name will be sufficient. Don't want to blow your anonymity. And then we'll say a blessing together. So community, this is
Ben.
Ben. Baruch haba b'shem Adonai. May you who have come be blessed in the name of the source of life.
Nelech Beor B'Shem Adonai.
Let us walk together in the light of the divine one. Welcome. Thank you. Good decision. All right. Everyone, this is
Tylo.
Tylo. Baruch haba b'shem Adonai. May you who have come be blessed in the name of the source of life.
Nelech Beor B'Shem Adonai.
Let us walk together in the light of the divine one. All right, community, this is
Julia.
Julia. Baruch haba b'shem Adonai. May you who have come be blessed in the name of the source of life.
Neleh. Baor. B'Shem. Adonai.
Let us walk together in the light of the divine one. Welcome. You did fantastic. Thank you. All right, community, this is
Kevin.
Kevin. Baruch haba b'shem Adonai. May you who have come be blessed in the name of the source of life.
Melech Beor B'Shem Adonai.
Let us walk together in the light of the divine one. Welcome. Great to have you here. All right, everyone, this is
Eric.
Eric. Baruch haba b'shem Adonai. May you who have come be blessed in the name of the source of life.
Nilech Beor B'Shem Adonai.
Let us walk together in the light of the divine one. Welcome, Eric. Good to have you here. All right. Before we send you back to your seats, just a short statement of encouragement. So I'll be standing with these other 4 wonderful people this evening. It's such a blessing and an honor. And I can tell you from firsthand experience this time that we don't do things perfectly. Even with years of recovery and sobriety, I didn't do things perfectly, that's for sure. There were a lot of bumps along the way. There were a lot of things that happened where I made the wrong decision. There was guilt, there was shame, there was pain, there was suffering. There was also joy and elation and connection and love. So we get to do both. It's not just all misery, which is kind of what we were dealing ourselves every day at the end of our ride. Sometimes there's going to be a little voice that calls you
It's going to be that other part of you saying, whispering and saying, life is better back where you came from, and it's not worth it. I'm not worth it. Life's not good enough. Whatever those negative messages are, they're going to be present at times. And sometimes the only thing that we can do in those moments is sometimes we just have to hold on. And those little whispers, they will quiet down. And the emotions that we're feeling and the decision-making that's running through our mind to, oh, I got to give up on myself, that will ease and go away. And if you utilize all these wonderful people that are part of this community, I promise you, you will not fail. You will find a way forward through whatever the universe gives you. So lean into that. Celebrate the decision that they've made because it is a tremendous one. And they will head back to their seats.
Welcome. Probably the best decision you've made. Just a guess. There is so much hardship in this beautiful, broken world of ours. People who are suffering, people in need of healing for their bodies, their minds, and their souls. If you have a name of someone in need of healing, I invite you to say their names out loud all together right now. You could say it out loud. Misha Berach.
Misha Berach Avoteinu Avraham Yitzchak Ve'Yakov Sarah Rivka Rachel Ve'Leah Hu Yivarech V'Yirapeh et HaCholim Elna Rifana la Elna Rifana la Elna Rifana la Elna Rifana la Misha Berach Avoteinu Avraham Yitzchak Ve'Yakov Sarah Rivka Rachel Ve'Leah Hu Yivarech V'Yirapeh et HaCholim.
May the ones that we love be healed fully. Amen.
Amen.
Okay, the Shabbat Queen. It's a favorite archetype. I love it so much because typically in Jewish liturgy, especially heading into the high holiday season, we have God as a king. But tonight, every week during Shabbat, we welcome the bride and the queen. We sing out, come on in. Oh yeah, exactly. That's exactly what happens. Yeah, exactly. We even stand for her. We open that door. We dance with her. We dance her in. And I was thinking about it today. Why on earth do we ask for this kind of royal feminine energy? Besides for the obvious metaphor of Shabbat being a palace in time, why queen? Why each week? Why now? It's because Shabbat is the divine feminine that each of us craves. Shabbat is majestic. Shabbat is protected. Shabbat is about the arrival of our souls to ourselves every single week. And so one way that we get to arrive to our souls is by welcoming our queen, Lecha Dodi.
If you are able, please rise and face the doorway as we welcome in the Shabbos Queen. Bori v'shalom ateret bala gam besimcha v'tzola toch emonei am segola boi hala lecha dodi likrat kala penei Shabbat nekavela lecha dodi likrat kala penei Shabbat All right, stay right where you are, as we are going to do our formal call to prayer. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai lai lai, 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 lai. Baruchu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach, HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed. HaMevorach, HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed. You may be seated.
Beit Tshuva meditates now since I've returned. It's new. It's good. I like it. We're going to do the Shema in a moment, and we'll do a quick meditation before that. But I just want to read the words of the Shema before we do it out loud. Shema, Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema, listen. Really listen, Israel, the ones who wrestle with God. Adonai is our God. Adonai is one. Oneness. We're all one. After all, we're really made of stardust. So I'm going to invite you to get comfortable, however that looks for you. Often, I think it's like putting your feet on the ground. That often helps a lot of people. If you're someone that loves to meditate, congrats, this is great. If you're someone that doesn't, just get uncomfortable to be comfortable for one moment. Close your eyes. Feel your body on the chair, your feet on the floor, and take a deep breath in and out. And in again, and out. I invite you to breathe in all that you need and let out anything that no longer serves you. Feel your feet on the floor, rooted in that earth-bound energy, connected to the floor, which is connected to the earth, to the roots of the trees, now connected to you. Breathe that in and out. You are grounded, you are held. Breathe this truth in and out. And as you continue to breathe on your own pace, I invite you to imagine a golden light radiating from above. The sun and the stars shining out this warm golden light towards you. Breathe this light in. Let it fill your entire body with warmth. And breathe out. You are loved and you are safe. And as you continue to breathe, I invite you to imagine that you are on a grassy field with the sun and stars shining above, feeling the earth and golden energies as you visualize a stream of water. We call this stream the stream of life. It's one that when we breathe it in, its energy allows ourselves to be in flow, fluid, to move through the world with ease. Breathe in this water, let it cleanse what needs to be cleansed, leaving you perfectly imperfect in the present. Present to listen inward towards our oneness. One more breath in. And as we breathe out together, we will sing the Shema.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Ve'avta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavecha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol meodecha ve'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha ve'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta b'ham בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ושוכבך ובקומך ושרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובישעריך.
I really like that we meditate now, to be very clear. There are places in life that hold stories, not just the ones that we tell, but the ones that save us. For me, Beit Shuvah is one of those places, a sacred container that held my soul at a time when I desperately needed holding. I first walked into this space in 2014, a rabbinical student, a brand new mother, and someone who wanted to understand what recovery was. I came to learn, and instead, I was undone, in the best way. I watched residents, strangers, share their stories with rawness, with honesty, and a willingness to be seen. I remember one woman about my age describing her rock bottom to the group. And right after, a rabbi looked at her and simply said, "I love you." And she, in turn, did not shy away as I would have at the time, but rather could take this love in. That was the moment I fell for Beit Shuvah, for its intensity, its imperfection, its upfrontness, its power, its dark and light intertwined, its cursing even on the bima, for the way it holds our grief, our truth, our tears, and teaches us how to hold our own. What I find to be true after all these years of stepping in and out of the space is this: Beit Shuvah, no matter what, is the ultimate house of return, and is certainly the perfect place to be right here, right now, in this very season of tshuva. After all, this moment in our calendar is all about returning. We're now in the month of Elul, the month that ignites the spark of change that each of us is tasked to step into before we enter the high holidays. Our ancestors knew that we would never magically arrive at our destination on Rosh Hashanah or Yom Kippur. They knew we needed an entire month of doing the spiritual inner work of transformation, of doing tshuva. They knew it would take commitment, it would take effort, and it would take a spiritual container. So our sages created structures for us to do just that. They gave us the shofar, that ram's horn blast, the one we're supposed to hear every single day during this month, to wake us up. Wake up! Wake up to our broken hearts. Wake up to what is needed. Wake up to the work, because our lives depend on it. Even the Torah portions we read each week during Elul are whispering to us, do tshuva, return to your soul. This week, we read in Parshat Shoftim, which lays out a vision for a just society rooted in ethical responsibility and morality. It speaks of judges who see clearly, kings who rule with humility, priests who serve with love, prophets who speak truth, and a shared communal responsibility we all carry for one another. And then, there's this idea so radical, it is hard to believe it was written thousands of years ago. The idea, the city of refuge. The Torah says that if someone unintentionally kills another person, they may flee to what is called the city of refuge. There, they can live in exile, protected from anyone seeking revenge. These cities, they're not ordinary cities. They were filled with priests and Levites and teachers, meaning they were spaces dedicated to spiritual reflection and growth. Cities of refuge were cities for inner tshuva, cities for soul work. Sounds like a place we might know, maybe even one we're sitting in right now. Exactly, Beit Tshuva. Beit Tshuva is a city of refuge for so many of us. Regardless of the time of year, it is a space for inner work, for spiritual transformation, and for the kind of dedication it takes to change what we can and what we must. But not all of us are lucky enough to have a Beit Tshuva. Most people don't. And so we turn to Elul this month right here that invites us to build our own personal city of refuge. The mystics taught us that the Hebrew acronym for Elul stands for this verse that many say under a chuppah, a wedding canopy. The verse is, Ani ledodi vedodi li. I am my beloved's, and my beloved is mine. But this month, we are not saying this statement to one another or a love or a romantic partner. We're saying it to ourselves. Because this month, it's about self-love, the one that we cultivate. And not the self-love in the world on social media self-love. I mean the deep kind of self-love, the kind that allows us to ask, where and when did I hit the mark? Where and when did I miss the mark? The kind of love that prioritizes our souls and our spiritual lives, the kind of love that understands that gratitude is the antidote to bitterness, that knows that we must be able to hold the mirror up to ourselves and say, I love you, and mean it. And we get there by holding ourselves accountable, because this work of returning to ourselves, the work that allows us to return to the world, requires an unending amount of self-love. Another acronym for Elul comes from the mystic Isaac Luria. He teaches that in this month, God created a world with shadow and darkness, one that we would ultimately transgress in. And God also created a world with a city of refuge for repair to occur. In other words, Elul for the mystics and Hasidic masters is the month of the city of refuge itself. So here we are, dwelling in the city of refuge, metaphorically and literally. And the question on my heart tonight is, what do we do with this chance? With this opportunity to face ourselves honestly, to ask the questions our soul is begging us to ask? What is it that we are here to learn at this very moment, wherever you are on your journey, whether it is day 1 of recovery, year 50, your 101st birthday, or maybe you've never thought actively about tshuva before? What are you willing to do tonight to begin this ancient process of soul work required in this month and in this city of ours? Well, we've taken the first step. We showed up. And sometimes showing up is the hardest part. Showing up even when we are scared, even when we're uncertain. Showing up knowing that we are worthy of returning to ourselves, that we are worthy of love. But now I want us to take one step further, if I may, a step that our tradition offers. It's the step of witnessing each other in our tshuva. The Mishnah teaches that when someone who is unintentionally killed flees to a city of refuge and the community wants to honor that person, the individual must first say, I am a murderer. In other words, they must name the truth of what happened, to say it out loud. And then, only then, the community has the opportunity to say, we are aware of the transgression, and we still wish to honor you. And it is at that moment the person may accept the honor. Many of us, over the course of our lives, choose to run instead of find a city of refuge. We'd rather take our chances out in the regular world, hoping we can hide from our transgressions, praying they don't catch up to us. We live with the shame, we struggle to recover, and yes, part of it is that we can't bear what we've done. But sometimes I wonder if what scares us even more is the possibility of being honored anyway. The fear of being seen, the fear of being witnessed, the fear of being loved not because of what we've done, but despite it. But our ancestors understood something radical, that the city of refuge is not a place just to run to. It's a place to return to ourselves, a place to remember the light that we are. And this idea, this invitation, asks something from us. It asks us to be as courageous as we can be in this moment, to say the thing out loud, to own it fully, and maybe just as hard to stand beside someone doing so and honoring them too. This moment, this choice to return through tshuva here in the city of refuge is a moment of radical self-love. It's the willingness to be fully seen just as we are, warts and all, and still be honored. This is it. It's right here in this moment. We have dedicated ourselves to the work of return in this sacred container for the inner work, the kind of work that asks us to speak out loud the things we can barely say to ourselves. And we are here to witness one another in that work, to turn to the person beside us and to ourselves and say, with all the mistakes and all the failures and all the transgressions, both known and hidden, both visible and unseen, we see you. And yes, we honor you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and us, every single one of us. Because this is what Beit Tshuva has always been, a place that does not just hold your story, but honors it. Welcome to the city of refuge. Welcome to the house of return. It's beautiful, it's complicated, it's intense, and it's the only way. Welcome home. Shabbat Shalom.
Meditations of my heart be acceptable, O Lord, my rock and my redeemer. May the words of my mouth, the meditations of my heart be acceptable, O Lord, my rock and my redeemer. Of my mouth, the meditations of my heart, may the words of my mouth be acceptable, oh Lord. May the words of my mouth, the meditations of my heart be acceptable, oh Lord, my rock and my redeemer.
That was amazing, Laura. Cantor Nate beforehand was like, May the Words, that's the one we're doing. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. But the second, it came right back to me. It's so good. All right. Tonight, we are lucky enough, blessed enough to celebrate an incredible individual's 101st birthday. Charlotte, young at heart. Amazing. You see that? Great. You are a beloved mother, beloved grandmother, beloved great-grandmother, supporter, community member, all around incredible human. I was thinking how I don't know you so well, but I know a lot of your family members, your grandchildren, from different parts of the Jewish Los Angeles community, from Beit Shuvah, from Milken, Camp Ramah, etc. And it is a testament to you, what you have built in your life. And I want to bless you with knowing this truth. I think that you do, but I want you to really feel it tonight. Knowing that you built an incredible family that ripples out into the world. And we thank you for being you and for being here. You inspire every single person here. Like, there's not one person that's not inspired to just see you here, know you just a little bit. So thank you. Really, thank you. We say a traditional statement in Judaism, Ad Mea Ve'esrim, may you live and be till 120 with health, with love, with blessings, and with presence, just as you are today. Amen. Mazel tov. All right, we're going to bring out our happy birthday.
We're going to bring out a cake. We're going to sing a special happy birthday just for Charlotte. So you know how we do this? We kind of try and gather around. So if anyone wants to gather around Charlotte, now is the time. Let's just let the cake through. Yeah, multiple serenades. It's amazing. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Charlotte. Happy birthday to you. That's amazing. She wants to sponsor Shabbat. You want to speak a little bit, Shabbat?
I just want to sponsor Shabbat and thank everyone that's here. And I want to thank my children, all 5 of them, and all of my in-law children and my great-grandchildren, all 12, and my grandchildren, all 12. So I have so much to be thankful for and so much to live for. That's why I'm still here. I mean, I keep changing where I'm looking for. Like, all this time I've been looking forward till September 6th because I'm going to my grandson's great-grandson's bar mitzvah in Portland. And then there's the next thing, and then there's the next thing. And then I have to wait for a new baby because another one of my grandchildren is pregnant. So I don't know how long I'll be here, but as long as I'm here, I'm going to enjoy as much as I can of everything. And I want to thank everyone. 2 of my children couldn't, or 3 of my children couldn't be here tonight. My daughter Barbara, who lost her home in the Palisades, also has a husband who had a big operation, and thankfully he came home, and she's home with him because he needs a lot of care and he needs her there. And then my son David, he has his commitment because he works with the service at Adad Ariel because he's the pianist that has to be there, so he couldn't be here tonight. But anyway, all 5 of them, I love them. I love them. I should say, I wouldn't say I love them to death. I love them to life, not to life.
All right, so there's been a lot spoken about Charlotte. I'm not going to add a whole bunch, but I'm going to sing a song that I think really speaks to your spirit and that twinkle in your eye that's always present, that smile that I more often than not see on your face and showing up. Not only are you, still here, but you're out and about and connected and living your life. So we're going to play a song that I thought was appropriate, and I hoped, I was a little bit this way, but more in a sense of not being able to grow up. You're more holding it to stay young. So here we go. You might have heard this song. Fairy tales can come true. It can happen to you if you're young at heart. It's hard, you will find, to be narrow of mind when you're young at heart. You can go to extremes with impossible schemes. You can laugh when your dreams fall apart at the seams. And life gets more exciting with each passing day. And love is either in your heart or on its way. Don't you know that it's worth every treasure on earth to be young at heart? For as rich as you are, it's much better by far to be young at heart. And if you should survive till 105, look at all you'll derive out of being alive. And here is the best part: you've had a head start because you are among the very young at heart. All right.
Interesting. No, I'm doing it because it's your birthday.
Okay.
Whenever I sub, Cantor Nate does this part for me, so bear with me. But it's birthday time. Yes. And it's his birthday. We're doing birthday gratitude first. So I invite anyone that has a gratitude for someone celebrating their sober birthday, come on up.
Hi, my name's Cameron, and I'm a grateful member of this community. Each one of the birthdays are amazing tonight. It's been really special watching the residents that I know grow, and also Jamie, watching you just blossom and be so beautiful and glowing all the time is also really beautiful. So, Brenda, my love, my second born. Rabbi Tova shared a teaching in the beginning that really just hit home for me when I think of you. You are unapologetically you at all times, and you shine so bright. You are one of the most enigmatic, beautiful souls I have ever known. And as you continue to grow in this journey of recovery, and we do this sponsor-sponsee relationship, I want you to know I never want you to lose any of that. You are a superstar. And I hope that as bright as you shine, you'll also let people in on the more silent moments of your soul and your heart, because that's where the true beauty lies. I love you. Happy birthday.
Hi, I'm Becca. I'm a grateful member of this community. I'm going to do this really quick. Brenda, I love you. I'm so proud of you. You're somebody I can look up to. I just hope you keep going, and I'll see you next year, hopefully. I love you.
Hi, I'm Brandon. I'm a grateful member of this community. Brenda, happy birthday, honey. I'm so proud of you. I really am so grateful that I met you, and like how like our faith has like come together, like and our love for God, like especially as queer people, to meet someone that's the same in that. I'm like so grateful that I have you in my life. Thank you.
Rosie, grateful member of this community. I want to say happy birthday to all the birthdays. Cantor Nate, I love your singing, and you make choir really fun. Jamie, I had like a really horrible therapist experience many, many years ago, and coming in, I was very nervous, but Jamie was nothing but, patient is an understatement. You are so sweet, so kind. I feel so heard, seen, and loved by you, and I would not be here today, I don't think, if I didn't have you as my therapist. So thank you so much for everything you do for me. Brenda, I know you wanted tears, but my meds don't let me cry. But I'm crying on the inside, girl. I thought this chick was so unhinged when I met her, and she still kind of is, but I love it. You've become my sister. I remember this one time we were walking up the Culver City steps, and you were by my side the entire time. And when we got to the top, you asked me what my goals were, and you were just so beautiful and so nurturing. And I love that about you. You're like my best friend, and I'm so, so, so proud of you. So thank you.
Hi, my name is Cameron. I'm a grateful member of this community. And I want to wish congratulations to all the birthdays. Happy birthday, Charlotte. I'm so grateful for the patronage that your family has provided to Beit Shuva, and especially to the mentorship of your son, to me, Michael. Every time that Beit Shuva logo flashes on the screen, the mission statement underneath it, which says, recover your passion, discover your purpose. And I was absolutely able to do that here, thanks to people like Michael and Laura. And when I came into the house, who turned out to be a very good friend of mine, Cantor Nate. I arrived shortly after he did. 2 blonde Jews from the Rust Belt. Some good dirtbag storytelling with each other. And we hit it off. He's such a great, affable guy. I saw somebody who early, even on in his sobriety, already doing something that I wanted, and I could see that it was working for him, and it continues to. And I admire so much what you've done here in this community, how you've become a leader in this community. You have started your family here in this community. And, you and I and others who were here around longer than us, we talk about the good old days, the people who made it for us. And I know how close you were with Glenn I have Glenn stories, you have Glenn stories, so many people here have Glenn stories, but the thing is, we had our good old days, and there are residents here now having their good old days. You are their Glenn Goss. They're going to move forward in life, carrying forward with the lessons that you have given them, the example you have set for them. And that's just, I admire that so much about you, my friend. I love you. Happy birthday. Thank you all.
Hi, I'm Rachel, a grateful member of this community. I just wanted to come up here and say a very happy birthday to my love, Jamie. I would not be who I am without your guidance and mentorship. You mean the absolute world to me, and quite frankly, have saved my life. I love you, and I'm just so proud of you.
Hi, I'm Adam. I'm a grateful member of this community. Happy birthday to everyone. Special happy birthday to Alex. He was one of my very first friends the second time I came into the house. So happy for you. You always have such great support from your family. It's great to see. And then another shout out to Jamie. She's been nothing but lovely. Such a great presence all 3 times I've been here. And yeah, I hope you have a wonderful birthday, and thank you.
Eric N., grateful resident. Not resident, I don't live here anymore. First, Cantor Nate, happy birthday. Being in your Shuva group on Fridays is the best, most entertaining way to process your misses. And thank you for showing me that bullshitting is not a way to recover properly. And to Jamie, my counselor, happy birthday. Thank you for showing me the process of forgiving yourself and having empathy for your past. Without that, I wouldn't be in the place I am today. Thank you for that.
My name is Clea. I'm a grateful member of this community. Thank you. Brenda, it's true, she did want tears. Happy sober birthday. You actually wrote me a prayer the first week I got here. I know I hurt you at times, and I'm going to take this time to apologize correctly, and I'm really sorry for that, but I've also seen your strength, your growth, and the beautiful person you're becoming. Your journey gives me hope, and I'm proud of you. To my therapist, Jamie, happy sober birthday again. Your journey is a reminder that healing is possible, and I'm grateful for the way you've shared the light with me. You inspire me to keep going, and I hope this year brings you peace and fulfillment. And Josh, where's Josh? Okay, I gotta go, guys. Josh, the brother I always wanted, thank you for being there for me during some hard times. Even when I was burning it all down to the ground back in New York, you would check in on me all the time and tell me to get it together. And look, I'm getting it together now. Happy birthday. And Nate, you're a great energy to have around here, and grateful for your presence. Happy birthday. Bye.
Hi, I'm Laura. I'm a grateful member of the community. And I want to make this really quick. Happy birthday, everybody. Brenda, Josh. Where's Josh? Oh, there you are, right in front of me. Happy birthday, Jamie, Alex, and a special shout out to Nate, my friend, my boss. You're more than all of that to me. You're my work husband. And you've grown so much, and I love seeing your growth, and I love growing with you. Thank you.
Hey, I'm Micah, a grateful member of this community. So happy birthday to all the birthdays, first off. But, bro, 2018, it's kind of a while now. I mean, like, I got here in 2018. Yeah. Like, silverest Jew I've ever met. And I just want to say how much I appreciate, your leadership in the music department. Being part of it is really one of the pleasures of my life. And it's been amazing to watch you grow and, see this kind of nascent talent for extemporaneous inspirational speech. You're counseling people now, and you do this work with such integrity and realness, and it's really, really vital. And I'm just like happy to call you a friend, and thank you. And happy birthday.
Happy birthday to everyone. Okay, here we go. I am going to invite Josh to come on up. 1 year.
My name is Josh. I'm a very grateful member of this community. I am also an addict and a compulsive gambler, amongst other redeeming qualities. I don't know much. You can, my mom and my girlfriend Divinity can attest to that. I do know these things, though. I know that recovery is not a journey, or it is a journey, it's not a destination. I know that Beit Shuvah has saved my life multiple times, and I know that I can't do this alone. So I want to thank the other birthdays. Brenda, it was a pleasure being in the house with you. Izzard, I got to know you at meetings. Jamie and Nate, you guys have been influential in my recovery both times now, and I really appreciate you guys. And Charlotte, happy 101. I am so grateful for you for bringing Michael into this world. Michael and Freedom Song have been such an influential part of my recovery, and don't, do me a favor, don't tell him I was saying these things, because I can get to his head. Oh, he's still here. Okay, all right. Yeah, this is 15 years in the making. I heard about Beit Shuvah about 15 years ago, and I was unwilling to come here. I was willing to admit that I had problems. I was unwilling to come. I did about 10 more years of research. I finally decided I was willing to come to Beit Shuvah in 21 and 22. From an external point of view, I was a model resident. I got involved in Freedom Song, which I'm still involved in. I got involved in the marathon. I got involved in the music department. I rapped on Shabbos, did all those things. I was unwilling. I went to meetings, but I was unwilling to work the steps and get a sponsor. So when I went back home to Sacramento, I was white knuckling it for about another year and a half. And that worked until it didn't. Last February, I lost my grandmother. My girlfriend lost her father. And I had to put my dog down all within about 4 months. And my spiritual bank account was overdrawn. And I got a really serious case of the fuck-its. And yeah, with that, I, by the grace of having loving parents and a loving girlfriend who called me on my shit and helped me get back here, I came back here and I did a Shuvah group with myself. And I looked at how I did well and I hit the mark last time, but more importantly, how I missed the mark. And when I came down here, I recognized that I needed to get a sponsor and work the steps. So I came down here, and that was my main objective. I hit the ground running in Gamblers Anonymous. My sponsor, Jeff, is here. And Jeff, thank you so much for your service. I really appreciate you and love you. And I got involved. I continued to stay involved in Beit Shuvah with doing those things, but I got much more involved in an outside recovery program. So to the residents, I highly recommend get as involved at Beit Shuvah as you can, but make sure that you set yourself up for a foundation outside of this place. It saved my life. I know countless other individuals that saved their lives as well. Mom and Dad, thank you guys for coming. I love you. You've done so much for me. Like, truly. Divinity, you've seen me on my best days, my worst days. You call me on my shit all the time. You most importantly, when you were grieving, you were there to make sure that I was straight. And I love you, and I can't thank you enough for all that you've done for me. So, yeah, I'm not perfect. I'm far from it. But I do have a lot of love for this community. My roommate keeps holding up the time, so I'm sorry, Naomi. Love you. Love everybody here. And with that, I'll be back.
All right, and it's my honor to call up Brenda. 1 year, Brenda.
Okay. Hi, I'm Brenda, and I'm a grateful member of this community. I just want to take like a couple seconds just to take a deep breath. Meditation's a part of my practice now too. So if you guys would like to join me, I'd really appreciate it. I'm just gonna take a deep breath. You know, contingency is a part of my story. What I mean by that is I have run a life contingent on transaction. I believe that self-worth equated what was tangible and what I can grab or what I could offer. I believe that self-worth is what you thought of me. I believed it to be equated to how beautiful I was, how smart I was, how funny I was, how witty I was, how much I could give you what you wanted. All in disregard of who really I am, because I never really let you see the real me. Today, I stand before you, a woman of integrity, someone that is sober, someone that has compassion not only for others, but for myself, someone that has a relationship with God, a relationship with my parents. They're actually sitting here in the crowd. I acknowledge the time. That wasn't shade. But I just want to say thank you so much to Beit Shuva and all the donors that are sitting in the audience today. If it weren't for this beautiful place, I don't know if I would have made it the way that I used, you know, because I was so terminally unique. Oh, if you know what I went through, then you would have used the way that I did. And I still am faulty in that belief system where I think that my entitlement is deserving of reaction. I can be a bit, I acknowledge that, what I heard was unhinged. And I allow that authenticity to shine through because I'm no longer scared of the person that is standing right in front of you. I'm actually proud of who I am. And in my addiction, I used to run away from myself. And today, you know, something that I've learned in Beit Shuva is integration. I'm able to integrate the trans woman that you see in front of you today with the small child, the broken child that was once Brandon. And I used to think that his brokenness made him weak, but if anything, it made him very strong. You know, and what a beautiful and raw thing and authentic thing to be able to say today. I used to think that I was too dirty for God, that my sex addiction and my drug addiction would made me too dirty. Really what it was an excuse to relapse. You know, and so for the addict that is still suffering in the audience that is maybe resonating with what I'm saying, I want you to know that you are not too dirty for anyone. And that you are worthy because the people in this room allowed me to understand my worth. And I just wanted to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. And here is another day sober.
Inviting Alex, 2 years. Come on up. But I think you go by something else, not Alex, right? Izzard, Alex.
Good evening, I'm Alex. I'm a grateful member of this community. Yeah, it's a trip. It feels like just yesterday it was my first day here. I really didn't do anything special. I just followed directions. They said get a sponsor. I got a sponsor. They said get connected. So I met people here. I got a lot of love and kindness coming in, which made it easy to get connected. I do have some pretty special people in my life. My parents who are here, they saw the worst of it, and they never gave up on me. They got me to detox and brought me here. My aunt is here. She helped me get a job when I got out. I'm super grateful for that. And I've got a handful of friends here as well. Adam, Amber, Mayor Dave, and Jeremy. This place got me sober, but they kept me sober. And I also want to give a shout out to Ali and Lyric for watching from Kansas City. Thank you.
Okay, it's my honor to call up Jamie S. Come on up. 5 years.
Hi, I'm Jamie. I'm a grateful member of this community. Being anxious and pregnant is not good for my ability to not cry up here, so I just want to call that out. One of my closest friends died last week from this disease. And it feels almost impossible not to just put that out there. And I think I don't know, Rabbi, when you were talking about this being a city of refuge, he came here a week before he died. And he asked for help. And we tried to get him help. And, whatever, this disease is really brutal. But hearing that, I was trying to put it together, and I think that part of why I love this place so much is because it was somewhere he knew he could come, even when he was struggling. And I just hope that everybody out there, I know this is a downer, I'm sorry, I wish it was more inspiring, but that you guys know that this can be a place for you to come, even if you're struggling, even if this doesn't work the first time, and we're here to help you. That's why I've been here for so long, why I don't want to leave, and why I'm alive myself. So, thank you guys. I love you, Vinny.
Okay, we get to call up the one and only Cantor Nate the Great. One word, if I may, it's gonna be your turn. But I will just say that I had the privilege and honor of being here when he first started up here doing this thing. I remember the moment meeting you with Rabbi Mark introducing us, and I remember thinking, who is this person that thinks that he's gonna be up here and sing and lead Kabbalah Shabbat every week? And within 1 second, it was so clear with your presence and your kindness and your beautiful voice. And I just wanted to say it's extra special to be here on your birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
I'm not the only one.
9 years. I'm not the only one?
No.
I'm sorry I ever doubted him.
So it's funny that Rabbi Tova, my counselor, who I have to thank, I'm just going to say thank you mostly with my time up here because I have a lot of people to thank in my journey. But my counselor here, Clint, who is a wonderful counselor, wonderful therapist, he was actually the second best drug and alcohol addiction counselor that I ever had. The first one was a Pittsburgh guy that basically had done everything that I did just a few years ahead of me. So, but that was the program that I found myself in directly before coming into Beit Shuvah. So Yeah, I want to thank Ryan Wood as well. He was a person on my journey who really inspired me. I found my way here through God's grace. I had a friend who was in this program. Our mothers ran into each other at the grocery store. We were both in treatment. I was in treatment in Ohio, and he was in treatment here. And I had never heard of Beit Tshuva. I have an uncle in Orange County, so I've been to California sometimes, but I knew nothing about Los Angeles, knew nothing about Beit Tshuva, knew nothing about any of you. And the relationships that I have today have pretty much all developed over the last 9 years. Besides, family and some close friends from Pittsburgh, but the majority of close relationships that I have developed in my recovery over this 9-year period. So I would have never, thought that people would call me a cantor or a spiritual leader or a spiritual counselor or any of these things that people call me today. It still, boggles my mind at times. So I have to take a step back and just see what's happened. Real quick, Glenn Goss was a big inspiration, like Cameron spoke about to me here. I gained a mentor and I lost one in recovery. So he's always on my heart and mind, but I get to work with wonderful people here. Laura Bagish was a huge inspiration to me early on. She encouraged me to get up on the bima and sing, and I'm forever grateful. I won't be able to ever thank you enough for that inspiration that you've given me. All the musicians that I've played with over the years, all the people who support this community financially with their time, their energy, their effort, my family who always supports and watches Shabbat services, my beautiful, wonderful wife, Sarah, who's at home with our sick pup, so love to Latke as well. And I want to thank, God, because that's been a huge part of how I got to where I am today. God was not relevant in my life whatsoever. It was not something I thought about, not something that I thought was relevant to me or could help me in any way. But now God is at the center of my life and guides me in different decisions and allows me to live and experience the chaos and distress that we are bound to encounter in this life and be able to move forward in a responsible way without destroying myself and the people that I say I care the most about. So that's the opportunity that you all have been given in the back row. You never have to do that ever again. So take this with full effort and grab the bull by the horns. It's left up to you, thank God. I've never saved or killed anyone, and thank God for that. So I won't take any, criticism or I won't take that on myself when clients or people that I've interacted with here go back out, I keep myself sane and my soul clean in that way. And I don't save people. People save themselves with their own actions and efforts and gaining a God of their own understanding and letting that take the lead. So thank you all so much for your support. Life is a blessing.
Ready to sing? Okay. We get to sing to you. No, we're going to sing to you.
Gather round, gather round. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Josh, Brenda, Alex, Jamie, and Nathan. Happy birthday to you. Keep
keep coming back
sober. All right, as people take their seats, Mazel Tov. The service is not over, even though that is definitely the climax for sure. Should I just start talking about sponsors? We're so late. So.
Yeah.
What do I do?
Don't worry about that. Just jump in enough. We're gonna cut this short.
Oh, are you sure? Okay. All right. We want to thank our sponsors, which are listed somewhere. Oh, thank you. Happy 5th birthday, Jamie, from our own Rebecca Scher. Yeah. Wow. Happy birthday. And also, you are exactly enough in everything we could have ever wished for. Knowing you has made us better, and we are inspired by your curiosity about life. Love, Vincent and Michael. Beautiful. Beautiful. And happy 101st birthday to our incredible mother, grandmother, and great-grandmother, and much more. Charlotte, Mom, you have inspired each of us every single day of our lives. Continue to be an inspiration to your family and to the entire community. We all love you more than words can express, with love from all the Kaminer kids, their spouses, and the progeny. That is a total of 28 and a half. I know it's bad. 28 and a half people. Congratulations again, Mazel Tov. Thank you to our sponsors. You too can sponsor Shabbat at Beit Tshuva anytime. Just reach out to someone here. Probably Sarah, I'm guessing. Okay, announcements. If you want to take a cake with us, scan the code and please let us know in advance. We want to make sure to know ahead of time. High holy days are upon us. Reflect, respond, return home. Please purchase your tickets as soon as possible. We are filling up. So if you want to be here for High Holidays, we want to see you here. Buy your tickets as soon as possible. If you'd like to submit a photo of your loved ones that are no longer physically present, please go to the code. There's a code around that can scan that for you. Other announcements. Tshuva High Holidays, baked Tshuva High Holidays. You can order your challah. We have a golf tournament happening on September 15th. Mark your calendars. Save a life with every swing. Registration is now open. And Spotlight is happening. Eric C., written by Jesse Solomon. Get excited. What else? We're done. Welcome to the community. If this is your first Shabbat in our community, please let us know how you found us. Come find one of us. We welcome you. We're so happy you're here. And come back anytime. Okay. We are about to do Kaddish, and I'm going to read people that are in the years of mourning and the Yortzites. And then we're going to rise, and if we're missing a name, I want to hear the name. So I'm going to ask everyone to be a little quiet. Thank you. Michelle Rochlin, Amanda Howes, Alexander Trachman, Nancy Anscheid, Kyle O'Connell, Edward Zimmer, Ron Gabler, Casey Thines, Allison Buckley's Hennessy, Andrew Rothstein, Brian Jeffries, Jody Rosenthal, Anthony Julian, Yossi Amir, Alan Lubert, David Bard, Daniel Levine, Mark Ferrandelli, Jimmy Perlman, John Cohan, Michelle Amesqua, Wallace Annenberg. And the Yortzites: Gertrude Epstein, Nathan Neubauer, Beatrice Rotter, Richard Rosenberg, Garrett O'Connor, Rachel Joseph, Rabbi David Zwas, Milton Ross, Ernie Braun, Jay DeSanto, Jeff Wilner, Rachel Macbitz, Benjamin Dwoskin, Sam Levin, Lillian Brickman, Martha Lehman, Erwin Belsky, Israel Westfield, Marlene Adler-Marks, Ruben Popolsky, Paul Breslau, Rabbi Norman Mirsky. I'm going to ask anyone who is observing a yortzeit or in their first year of mourning to please rise. And if there's a name that I missed, I just want to make sure to hear them. It's our custom to not stand alone, so if you see someone standing alone, please stand next to them as we recite the Mourner's Kaddish together. Yit Gadal, V'yit Kadash, Shemei Rabbah, Amen. Ve'ama divra cherutei, ve'amlich malchutei, b'chayachon uvyomechon, uv'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael, ba'agala uvizman kariv v'imru, Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah Mevarach Le'olam Omei Amaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitba'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalel Shemei Dekudasha Brichu. Le'elam min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata da'amiran be'alma v'yimru Amen. Yehei Shlama Rabbah min Shemaya V'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'yimru Amen. Oseh shalom b'mramav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'yimru Amen. Okay, are we not doing Oseh shalom?
All right, I think the congregation wants us to do it. So.
I think we need some peace. So we're going to sing out some peace and go straight into Kiddush and Motzi. Let's do it.
You all can tell Rabbi Iggy that that's what happened. No.
You can blame it on me. It's fine.
Say shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, v'al kol Yisrael, v'al kol yod betevel, v'imru, amen. Oh, say shalom bimromav, shalom aleinu, v'al kol Yisrael, v'al kol yod betevel, v'imru, amen. Yai la lai 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 lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai la lai 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 lai, yai la lai la 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 lai lai, yai la lai 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 lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai la lai 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 lai, yai la lai la 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 lai lai. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, v'al kol Yisrael, v'al kol yod betevel, v'imru, amen.
All right. Thank you to this wonderful band that I get to play with every week. Thank you to the other birthdays that I got to celebrate tonight. I forgot that. I also forgot to thank Rabbi Mark and Harriet, who have been a huge influence on me and started this program. Thank you, Rabbi Tova, for leading a wonderful service. Thank you to all of you for showing up, being part of this community. Please rise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. Shabbat shalom, everyone.